Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be doing my PS2 collection. Some of these games in here I haven't played yet, so I'm sure a lot of people will be like, what the hell, but yeah, but I'm going to try and hopefully fit this into one episode, so I'm just going to get right into the games. First is Clock Tower 3. I haven't played this yet. I love the cover art, so I was like, you know what, let me pick it up. I got it at GameStop for I don't know how much, but I like having it in my collection. I will eventually probably try this. I really don't see it around that often, so I was happy to pick it up. Next is Dark Cloud. It's a greatest hits edition, but what can you do? It happens. I really love this game. I'm currently playing it. I haven't played it in a while. It's weird. I have the non-greatest hits CD, but greatest hits case, but I'm probably about like two and a half hours into this. I'm still in the first dungeon, which kind of sucks, but it's a lot of fun. I don't like that the weapons break and stuff like that, and then you don't have enough repair powder ever, so it kind of gets frustrating, but still a pretty good game of what I played. Then I have Dark Cloud 2. I got this in a trade. I did not try this yet. Obviously, I still haven't finished Dark Cloud 1, so I don't want to start on Dark Cloud 2. But, yeah, it's in perfect condition. Had to pick it up. Next, Devil May Cry, greatest hits. I don't have the booklet either, which kind of sucks. I've played a little of it. It's pretty good. I like, not really being that into the Devil May Cry series. I like the new one better, but I'm sure this one's really good too. I haven't played that much of it though. Next, one of my favorite PS2 games, Final Fantasy X. When I first got my PS2, I played this like crazy. I remember I didn't even have I rented it like 2 or 3 times from Blockbuster before I bought it. I didn't have a memory card, so I just had to keep starting the game all over, every time I played it. And I just love the opening cinema when you first see Sin and stuff like that. It's freaking awesome. I'm sad I never got to finish it. Next is Final Fantasy X2, excuse me. Didn't really get into this one as much as Final Fantasy X, as a lot of people didn't. This had all the girls and stuff like that. Was still in it. I think a few other people from Final Fantasy X came back. I'm not sure. I didn't really get that far into this. Next is Final Fantasy XII. I haven't popped this in yet. Just really wasn't ready to start on another RPG. I was in the middle of what's it called, Final Fantasy VII, while I was when I got this, and I still haven't played it. I heard it's pretty good though, so someday, hopefully down the road, I pick it up. I play it, I should say. Next is maybe my favorite PS2 game is God of War. It's just a blast to play. It's greatest hits, which I don't like that, but whatever. It was so much fun. It's for a game that came really late in the PS2's lifespan. I know it's still going on, and this game is like 4 years old, but it's still pretty far. It's definitely in the latter half of the PS2. It still showed how good the PS2 can be. Even without next gen graphics and stuff like that. So yeah, God of War, pick it up. Alright, next up, God of War 2. I did a review for this, but fortunately I haven't beaten it, I'll admit. I got very, very far into the game, and the disc crapped out on me. It just doesn't, it just keeps dying at the same point right after I beat a boss, and really sucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and buy another copy at GameStop and just switch the discs and return it, But this one came complete with the bonus DVD, which is pretty sick. So yeah, kind of pissed though. I'll definitely finish it, once I get a new one. But next, Grand Theft Auto 3. I love this game. It's another one of my favorite PS2 games. I pretty much started it all for me with the Grand Theft Auto series. I never played 1 or 2 and still have it, even though I own 2. But just such a cool game. It just that's before really the sandbox game was really big. This really revolutionized it, and it's just pretty sick. It still holds up today. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, a lot like 3. I didn't get into it as much, but I did like the Scarface feel to it, and like, you know, the 80s vibe. It was really cool. And the one people say this may be like the best one, but I never really got into it either. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, greatest hits copy. I don't know, I just couldn't really get into it. I got it when I picked it up. I got it for Christmas, not this copy, but I got it, you know, when I really wasn't into video games as much as I am now, and I just never got into it. Next is the original Guitar Hero. That game, you know, it's weird looking back and now seeing how many games songs there are in each, you know, thing, you know, in each game. But you know, this only has, I think, like 30 songs. Now they come with like 80. It's weird just playing with guitar and stuff. Next, Eco. I just did a review for this. If you didn't check it out, if you didn't, you should. I was really happy with my review, actually. Amazing game, fantastic. I think I gave it either a 9.3 or 9.4 or something like that. It's just so compelling, the story and stuff. It's really hard to talk about it. If you haven't played it, it's hard. You really can't get a grasp on it. It's a fantastic game. Next, Kingdom Hearts. I played a little of this and kind of got bored with it. And I don't know. I have Kingdom Hearts 2 also.